Welcome back, student. In second session, we will discuss about the innovation and IT investment. Okay. I will just share this innovation and productivity and IT. Basically, we are discussing about the IT investment and productivity, how IT information technology investment are impact on the standards living of the nations, countries, and how that how it will be the productive create a productivity for the industrials for the industry. Okay, now the innovation and productivity. Innovation, one of a major element of information technology nowadays. In innovation, that is the key factor in a productivity improvement, as well as the IT has a play an important, much important, not just an important, or a very important role, uh, an important role in enabling the innovation nowadays. Fine. Progressive management team use IT as well as other new technology and capital investment to implement innovation in product processes, procedures, searching, development, and services. Okay, that all are basically in innovation technology, but that's one of a major, you can say it is one of a innovation point of view, one of a major thing that is the supporting of a IT investment. Fine. In a second, we say in if we talk about the 19 in an early day of IT in 1960, like productivity improvement were easy to measure. For example, mid-sized company often had a dozen or a more accountant focused solely on a payroll related accounting. But when the businesses implemented automated payroll system, fewer accounting employees were needed. The productivity gain for such IT investment were obvious. The average Pakistani worker produce 40% more value added today than 30 years ago. If we talk about throughout the 1990s, Vietnam economy, that is a structure where your Asian economy considered as a Vietnam economy. Okay, it is a structure that was not a significantly different than that of a Pakistan then or now, and the Asian normally are exported textile, agriculture. Nowadays, overall Asian countries are involved in just like Bangladesh, India, Pakistan. Okay, that's involved in exporting the textile majority because they will be considered as agriculture products, agriculture things, agriculture country. Fine, and the minerals fast forwarded to 2023, the country added the electronics, computers, and semiconductor sector to mix, especially mean to say Asian, just like China and India, one of major innovation in the electronics and computer software. Fine. Now the next thing is we are discussing about the remote work or a telework. In previous study, normally in the round of 1990, we are calling that the word is a telework. Okay, but is a telework definition, and then but nowadays we are say that is a remote work. Okay, you are so especially software industries are now doing and normally 30 to 40%, normally 50%. Some companies are hire their employees as a remotely. Okay, what does it mean? And we need to be understand telework. Student, telework is known as a telecommuting. It is a work arrangement in which an employees work away from the office. It may be the home, a client office, in a hotel, literary, okay, anywhere, but not in office. In telework, an employee use various form of electronic communication, including texting, email, audio, video conferencing and online chat. Okay, the tool that are basically helpful to make the job is that he is using the email, audio, video conferencing, online chat groups. Okay, telework access the internet. Yes, is the one of a major thing. If we are using telework, then major thing is that our employees should be on a telework, but that should be on a access or proper internet via smartphone, tablet, laptop, and the similar devices to retrieve the computer file, log on to the software application, access corporate database, and the communication with fellows, employees, manager, customer, and a supplier as well. So the goal of the telework is allow to employee to be effective and productive from where they are. Easily they can do the work. But thing is that if the employee is not available in the office, but they will be just do the company organization work should be continued. Okay, if he has any problem, some family problem, but the problem is fine, but don't need to become in a office. He is relaxed in a home, but the office time will be on and he is doing work. Okay. Now I'm going to be discuss with you people some working in remotely and as well as traditionally work. But the comparison is nowadays working remotely has traditionally nowadays working remotely has a traditionally had a bad reputation, but more and more companies are nowadays adopting the work from home policies. And what the reason behind this? Check out these 3 points. Many employers prioritize having the option to work remotely at least 1 day per week. Normally 5 working days, but nowadays the employers wish that they should be uh, they want to do work from home. Okay, from home 1 day per week. Okay, they want to come 4 days in a, you can say 4 day in a office. Okay, employers who work remotely show evidence of a higher job satisfaction, and they are considered that when they are involved, and the employees who work remotely show evidence higher job satisfaction. With the remote work here to stay, more companies are investing in the system their worker needed for flexible work environment, because that is a requirement of office, because maybe that some are rigid environment in offices and they are not be relaxed, and but with the remote work here to stay, more company are investing in the system their worker need to flexible work environment. Okay, now I'm discussing about the state of a remote work 2019 survey, and it is a very valuable survey. And Mr. I guess Buffer annual report he show some questionnaire and understand and fill the question of their 2500 I guess implies. But just let me share the slide. Yes, state of remote worker 2019. The state of remote work is the buffer annual report that showcases the word of remote worker and seek to understand them. We asked nearly 2,500 remote workers to tell us about the benefit and the struggles that come with the remote work. What remote work look like in their individual experience and the structure of their companies that allow for the remote work in the first place. Remote work is not a trend. It is here today. Uh, of our respondent from, I mean to say 2,500 remote worker to tell us about the benefit and the struggling about the remote work, how they will be satisfied or not. Like he said that the remote work is not as a trend, it is just for a requirement of a today maybe the our respondent is the 99%. Look the figure. 99% said they would like to work remotely at least some of the time for the rest of their career. 99%. Look, that's I guess one of major respondents the one most important thing, because people are not want to come in the offices. Maybe they are bored, their routine, their hectic routine to come in office to face the different clients. And but our more respondent, 99% according to this survey, they would like to work remotely at least some of their time of the rest of their career. This is the notable state that we have discovered. While remote work is a sometime portrayed as a trend, they results seem to infer that this way of working is here to stay. Out of all the data we collect, no response was as powerful as this one. Okay. Now I'm telling you the different other questions. Okay. First question you get an answer. Would you first question that we asked, one of our powerful responses that we just like yes. Now the question was, would you like to work remotely at least some of the time for the rest of your career? Yes, answer is yes, and 99% of people say yes, and 1% just no, say no. In addition to respondent wanting to continue to work remotely, they also recommended remote work to their other in their lives, from co-worker and friend to family members. Okay. And the second question was related to again the remotely work. And the second question was that according to survey asked from them, do you encourage others to work remotely? Then the people who are basically encouraging the other people also, 95% say yes and just 5% no. According to the Matthew Helgensort, Director of Operation at We Work Remotely, the largest community on the web to find out the list remote job. Remote work may even become the norms. He say, we truly believe now is the time for remote work to become the norms. That is a norm right now. We truly believe now the organization are going on a remote work. We see hundreds of thousands of qualified people come to the WWR each month looking for remote work, and have seen the companies that embrace its leading the way in the attracting the best talent. Okay, 95% people are encouraging other to do the remote work. Okay, that's the second survey, and second survey question. Now the third one is what is the biggest benefit you see to work remotely? What their mind by you are saying yes, and you are I mean encouraging other people to work remotely. What the reason behind this? Why you want? Then the question that was related to what the biggest benefit you find that you want to do the work remotely. Now the respondents say that is some flexible schedule. 40% said just for the flexible schedule. I'm choosing mostly want to choose this work that's for just for the flexible schedule. And some are saying that the working from any location, they can work from any location whenever out of the station, out of home, even though they have maybe their personal, I guess, offices there, they are easily come, and easily they can without any restriction, they can easily for any location they can doing the work. And time with family, they also on their free time during they are with family and also doing the work. Working from home and others. Working from home, they are want because they are basically want to work from the home. Okay, so that the 40% of the student are the biggest benefit of a remote work are flexible just for the schedule. Okay, so that it is a biggest benefit. We want to see flexible schedule and the working from any location. Now the another question asking from the employees that's related to what your biggest struggle with working remotely. Remotely work is not always as a Instagram worthy as it's may seem. In fact, many remote workers struggle with the uh, unplugging from their work, loneliness, and communicating. But some are the result are there. Unplugging after work, loneliness is a 19%, collaborating and or communicating is a 70%, and distraction at home 10%, 8% are being in a different time zone than teammates, and 8% are staying motivated, 7% taking vacations time, 4% others, and 3% finding reliable Wi-Fi. That's the biggest struggle with working remotely. They are facing. Okay, and another question is that's related to the remote worker struggle and mainly and that are the one some question that I am discussing you people. Okay, and the further thing is that related to the normally is the most remote worker have unlimited vacation yet take 2 and 3 week of a vacation per years and how much vacation time does your company offer each year? That's also a question. And 32% are unlimited. Vacation practices vastly vary from organization by and country to country and culture to culture. But looking at how much vacation time remote worker are offered by their company each year, the most popular response is the question is relieved that 32% of remote worker actually get unlimited vacation. Okay, and 90% for week and 50% saying the 3 week, 2 week, gradually more than 6 week. That's a different ranking. Okay. These are the basically survey that I am sharing you guys that mostly people, especially in COVID-19, 2019, that facing a remote work and people are the normal industry, mostly industries are doing investment. We have with the help of IT, they are doing work on remotely. Okay. Okay, class, that is the uh, end of this session, and we are discussing in this section the telework, remotely work, how that's important, how people are likely to work as a remotely as compared to traditionally. Okay, the further we will discuss in next section. In next session, we will discuss about the digital divide. Fine. Allah Hafiz for this session.